Edge says au revoir to AEW, and Tony Khan makes a major announcement. Welcome back to Fog Wrestling. That's all the hype you'll get from me. I don't care. Let's just address Edge straight away. I do not give...
Name's Cope, by the way.
Well, it's time for you to cope. It's time for you to listen to me. Listen to me.
Cope, you started the video with one of the most lackluster intros I've heard in my life.
Well, they fucking wonder. Wrestling's pish, right? I couldn't give a shit about it. Am I supposed to sit here and care about Edge Cena? They have fucked up better guys against Cena this year. Right? Look at Brock. Look at the state of that feud. Albeit I would put Edge probably second, because who else has Cena really took on? I mean, look at Orton. That was shite. Look at Punk. That was shite. Look at both times against Rhodes. Absolute garbage. The other stuff he's done, like getting eliminated by Jey Uso at the Rumble. Jey Uso. Why is an Edge match going to be different? Now, would I rather John Cena against Edge than John Cena versus Gunther? Than John Cena versus Dominic Mysterio? You bet your bottom dollar, but why should I care?
Well, I don't think it's going to matter. Cena's got like 4 dates left, so at this point, like, I mean, what difference is it going to make whether he takes on Edge or whether he takes on a Rusev or whether he takes on a Dominic Mysterio or whether he takes on a Penta?
No, it makes no difference, but you would rather him take on Edge.
Would you though? If there's no story, if there's no build, if there's no reason, then what's the fucking point?
Well, would you rather Rock Austin or fucking Austin versus Akira Tozawa? Come on, play the game.
I mean, at this point...
Would you rather Austin against Akira Tozawa with a story, or Austin against Rock with hee-haw?
Austin versus Akira Tozawa with a story?
No, I don't accept that.
No, I do.
Akira Tozawa's under the threshold, need it for a story.
Maybe Akira Tozawa could be, I don't know, stealing Austin's beers and Austin's trying to get them back. And it's a...
Fuck, that sounds interesting.
Budweiser on a Steve Weiser on a pole match or something, you know?
Yeah.
Akira Tozawa...
If Shane McMahon can do the voicing.
Akira Tozawa condemns alcohol, so he doesn't permit Austin to drink it.
4.5%. Indeed. Right, anyway. Right, do you know what Tony Khan's announcement is?
No, I don't, but...
Women's tag titles.
Oh, Jesus Christ. When are these companies going to learn that the belts that you currently have are fucking worthless? They do not mean shit. See if you want to actually try and make your company better. How about you give us good TV? How about you give us good wrestling? Interesting storylines? And then maybe the current belts that you do have might feel a bit more important.
You know what you do?
But see when you've got fucking 10 belts and none of them mean shit, the last thing you want to do is add an 11th belt. I mean, what is Tony... You already, and I know they're not all AEWs, but look, Mercedes Moné's run about with 9 and nobody cares.
Exactly.
The belts don't mean shit.
Chris Statlander's going to lose to Mercedes Moné at some point.
Now, this guy probably thinks that having the women's tag team titles might boost Dynamite ratings by about 10%, but in reality, it's not going to do shit.
10%? No, you want you boost ratings, right? Next Wednesday.
McMahon.
Well, McMahon, right? But that's a wee bit unrealistic, but we'll go... Well, I'm about to say that's unrealistic. Tony Khan,
right,
says he's got the inside scoop about who murdered Benoit and his family. And he's got Chavo sit-down interview to explain the text messages.
Ooh, Chavo! Down.
Now, coincide that with the debut of Vince McMahon. What's the rating? It is over 1 million every day of the week.
Yeah, but we need to be realistic here. Tony Khan can't come out and say he knows who killed Benoit.
Why not?
Because it's bullshit.
It's no fucking real.
He doesn't... I know, but that's taking advantage of a real life... That's not like Tony Khan coming out and saying, "Oh, I know who blew up Vince McMahon's limo." I mean, that would be alright.
Fuck off. No, it needs to be Benoit.
Why?
It needs to be... Because it's the only fucking way.
It's like who ran over...
That's when wrestling died.
No,
that's where we need to go back.
Who ran over Austin? You know, you could do that, but you can't be doing a storyline who killed Benoit.
Right, well, can you do the Chavo text messages then?
Why would he want to?
What fucking... If he can do it and talk as Jericho, can he not do it on Dynamite?
You're obsessed with Benoit.
Benoit was the turning point. I think we can all agree on it. It all went downhill. That weekend.
So, do you think if we can somehow rewind time and if we can find evidence and proof that Benoit's innocent, we might be able to make wrestling great again.
Well, why doesn't Tony Khan go with that storyline? I mean, come on. He can hire like
I know, but Benoit didn't.
private investigators.
But Benoit fucking died long before AEW was even around, so there's no excuse for it.
But Tony Khan can argue he started with both hands behind his back because Benoit fucked the business. I'd actually argue without. I don't think the AEW exists without Benoit killing himself, because I think with Benoit doing that, wrestling got so bad that the indie scene has took over mainstream wrestling, and without that, I don't see how AEW becomes mainstream. I don't see why Tony creates it. Like guys like the Young Bucks and all the fucking jobbers that helped create AEW, I just don't think the opportunity would have happened, arose, so to speak.
Why? What do you think they'd be doing?
Fuck all. Indie wrestling was see in 2007, right? It was WWE and TNA. That's what it was.
Yeah, we still had New Japan. I'm not gonna sit here.
It was on a Diddy level.
Was it really? I think no. I'd totally disagree. I'd say New Japan is.
What? Because Brock Lesnar went.
I'd say New Japan is less relevant now than it's ever been.
Well, I'm not gonna argue against that. I think
you kind of were.
I think New Japan felt its biggest in the mid 2010s.
How many New Japan shows did you watch to
None.
clarify this? Well, there you go.
Yeah, but let's be honest.
That's like somebody saying, "Oh, the Big Mac's the greatest burger of all time." How many Big Macs have you had? None. Well, your opinion means none to me. How about that?
Well, I feel like I eat a slice of shite every morning watching this, so.
I don't watch Dynamite every morning?
No,
you sad fucking loser.
I didn't watch it, no. Right, anyway, so Ben was a no-go?
No, let it go.
I can't let it go.
Let it go, let it go.
I can't let it go. It's coursing in my veins. I need Benoit to blame. No? Right, first match. Brodito versus the Gates of Agony. I'm not even gonna tell you what happened. We're moving on. You'd rather hear me talk about Benoit.
It's the Gates of Agony, the move that the viewers get locked on them from 8 PM to 10 PM on a Wednesday night.
Fucking sounds like
while watching TBS. Is that the Gates of Agony?
No, imagine kicking off Dynamite with that. Imagine thinking, right, we need an engrossing way. Do you know I think Tony Khan's at the point now where he's just accepted it's dead? I said last night the major announcement should just be that he's closing up shop. That should have been it.
I think the time to save AEW was when he had that picture with Shane McMahon.
That was the last roll of the dice.
You can say what you want, but that actually did create a little bit of buzz. And I don't care. See if Shane rocks up in AEW and starts badmouthing WWE and starts blaming fucking his big nosed brother-in-law for stealing his spot.
It would have been good.
Stealing what's rightfully his. Then...
What about some good shit?
Yeah. No, imagine No Chance in Hell plays and McMahon just swaggers out and comes down the Dynamite ramp.
Puppets. Got no place in mind. It would have been great.
Too strong. Anyway, it would have been great, but it didn't happen. I don't know who won between Bandido and Brodito.
I'm not even
telling. We don't care.
We don't. I couldn't give a fuck, man. We're supposed to sit here. We'll see what happens. Right. Second match. World Title Open Challenge. Hangman Page versus Lee Moriarty. What the fuck is this?
Is this the title on the line?
It just says World Championship Open Challenge.
Anyway, Lee Moriarty won, new champion. Bullshit, that didn't happen. Brian Hangman Page.
Could you tell me what Lee Moriarty looks like? I couldn't tell you.
I know he's black.
Well, I was going to say I couldn't tell you what colour he is. I mean, honestly.
He's black.
The company needs to end, man. I'm sorry. Right, Adam Copeland, bye-bye. They're backstage, Copeland and Christian. Edge is like, right, I'm leaving, and I don't know if I'm coming back. Kid's like, you've got to take care of your family. The Cope's like, you've got a family. Don't worry about it. We're family. And then like they shake hands and they say sayonara. Right. I mean, like Edge, love Edge and Christian, but
what a waste. What a uneventful and lackluster.
Edge returns a couple of weeks ago, right? And teams with Christian to take on FTR. How Edge and Christian have not won the tag titles one last time in this fucking jobber company is a disgrace. Actually, it's a fucking disgrace. I mean, put it.
I think they should have.
Brodito's the tag champions.
I think they should have both left and went to TNA and got into that match with the Dudleys and the Hardys.
I agree. No, I fucking damn right I agree.
That's what I'd have done.
Yeah.
If I was Christian, I'd be following Edge to the Impact Zone.
Honestly, I would just get Matt Cardona to be an Edgehead again. Put him with Edge and pretend it's Christian.
You'd probably get away with it, I think.
You probably could, right? Tony Schiavone welcomes.
Yeah, but who gives a fuck, by the way, about this shitey jobber TNA roster and fading NXT when you've got the Hardys versus the Dudleys in a ladder match, TLC at Bound for Glory? Nobody cares about NXT TNA. Bunch of fucking jobbers. Look at the...
We care about a 25-year-old out of date TLC match.
Look at the way TNA, the employees and the fans and the commentators were reacting to Kurt Angle's announcement that he was going to be joining TNA. I mean,
Today it's Kurt!
They were losing their shit.
Down. Kurt Angle's fucking just doing moonsaults off the cage backstage.
Rest in peace, Mike Tenay, by the way. I mean, Tom West.
Tom West. Deary me. Right, Mike Tenay's thankfully still alive. Right, Tony Schiavone's also still alive. He says...
Well, try watching a few Dynamites, he might not.
He welcomes FTR out to the ring and he says it's the worst thing he's ever seen in an AEW ring. I'm glad we can agree.
There's been a lot of bad things happening in this ring, so I don't know.
Why he's saying this is because they dropped Beth Phoenix on her head.
Yeah, it was one of the safest looking spike pile drivers I've ever seen, to be honest, so... Yeah, I don't think it was that bad.
No, remember back in the day though, like ECW, when the men used to hit pile drivers on the women? And
Yeah.
it looked like they would, like, fucking, like, kill them.
Aye.
But they didn't, right? And this isn't me saying, here, we need to bring back unsafe wrestling, because the thing is, they were safe. You know what? I would actually rather these guys of today not do it. I'd actually rather it look shit than them fucking paralyse someone, because they would.
Would you rather take a spike pile driver off,
A pish Sandman
Aye.
off the top rope
Aye.
than FTR?
Yeah.
Aye, why not?
Who's Sandman ever injured?
Couple of beer
Apart from
cans.
himself, like, on the entrance.
Guy starts the match for like 10% fatigue.
No what, man. I refuse to live in a world where Roman Reigns is considered better than the Sandman. Is he fuck? Jimmy Fullington is better than Roman Reigns. Joa Anoa. I don't give a fuck.
Joa Noah. I know her.
No, I know this. You're shite. You're fucking shite. I don't care who's in your bloodline or what's in your blood. You are shite. Alright? You suck. You fucking suck.
See, as long as the
nobody cared about the guy until he came out and cut that leukemia promo. And now all of a sudden we need to pretend he's the greatest of all time.
Give me 20 Benson and Hedges and a 12-pack of Budweiser Sandman.
I need a beer.
I mean, look at Sandman's One Night Stand 2005 entrance and look at Roman Reigns walking it with his chin.
Now, Roman Reigns' entrance takes longer, but we all know which one's better.
That one was pretty long for the Sandman. He couldn't find the fire escape. I mean, the guy rocks up to Comic-Cons and conventions, pissed.
Yeah, but he's giving you the Sandman experience.
It's like smoking indoors. It's not been allowed for 20 years, but the Sandman does it.
Remember we thought we were going to get him on the podcast?
I know.
Good luck with that shit. He's got his own, doesn't fucking need us.
I know.
I thought Sandman
You never heard this.
I thought Sandman would be like fucking half homeless or something. Needing a payday. Fog Wrestling were going to give him that payday, but it turns out he's making more money than
It's
us.
actually
so it's
sick. It's actually sick that there's people out there that think Sandman's worse than like all these guys of today. Give me Sandman and his B&Q ladders over fucking any of these jobbers.
The ECW ladders were bad, weren't they? Like,
Aye.
fucking...
Fucking Sandman versus Steve Carino versus like Justin
Remember they
Carino.
had those ladders, you could only climb one side?
Aye. He's going up the loft. Get a fucking 6-pack, right?
Well, next, what have we got?
MJF doesn't have the energy to yell anymore, right? Anyway, I don't have the energy either. Right, Don Callis family versus the Mongol Nation. The Mongols win. Moving on. Cal Fletcher's music hits. Orange Cassidy comes out a painting. Do you care?
No.
Right. Jurassic Experience.
By the way, that was
Express,
his first appearance in about 6 months.
Anyway, Jurassic Express returns next week. Oh. Listen to this, right? So, Kyle Fletcher. It's going to be Kyle Fletcher versus Hologram next week, and they're billing it as title versus streak. I remember when they used to do those type of matches.
Wait, hold on. Who's got the streak and who's got the title?
Pretty sure Fletcher's got the belt, so Hologram's got a streak.
A streak of shite in his underpants, maybe? That's fucking the only streak he's got.
No, come on. See Tony Khan, man. You couldn't mark his neck with a blowtorch. I mean, call it a fuck.
Was title versus streak not the fucking tagline they gave the Batista versus Taker at Mania? Fucking 23?
I'm pretty sure,
I'm pretty sure that match was titled title versus streak.
Aye, I'm pretty sure it was.
And now we're getting Hologram.
Maybe Edge, maybe it was Edge Taker, who knows? But I mean, still fucking mega matches at Mania. Like, what the fuck's this? I mean, career versus streak. And it'll probably take place on fucking Dark or something. Anyway, right.
What's got more relevance? This title or the streak?
Neither. They're both shite. Hobbs versus Claudio. Ring of Honor. Meet. Claudio won. Meep. Right. Samoa Joe.
No, but see Cesaro, what a lucky bastard, by the way. See if this guy was around when wrestling was actually good. This guy would have fucking... He would have jobbed out to Rodney Mack on Sunday Night Heat in a white boy challenge in 47 seconds and never be seen again. That would have been as good as it got.
I was like you said sport for it.
That would have been as...
I'm not even touching.
That would have been as good as it got for a
That look you said sport just showed more fucking charisma than Cesaro's shown in 15 years.
Aye, but...
That's better than the Ring of Honor.
No, but Cesaro's lucky that he lives in this era where it's, the work rate it matters, and, if you can apply a sharpshooter and do a vertical delayed suplex, and then a German, you're the man. If you're unable to sell a finisher and kick out at 2.5, you're the man.
No, but not remember that around that time, like 2013-14. People were like, why are they not pushing him? It's because he came out, remember he came out and said something against Cena?
No.
And then fuck him. He was pissed then, he's pissed now.
Look at Paul Heyman, I can make anybody great. I mean, well, how long? Remember he teamed up with Cesaro and Curtis fucking Axel, and how long? See, Paul Heyman's a fucking phony. The guy's a fake. No, but honestly, look at him. The only time Paul Heyman has success is when he tags along with the people at the top.
Yep.
Who's Paul Heyman actually created? Who has Paul Heyman worked with and elevated from loading the cart and people? Well, but Brock, Brock was going to go to the top of the card with or without Heyman. But you know what? I'll give you Brock Lesnar. I'll give you that one. But who since then?
Yeah. Like, I can't even think. I mean, Curtis Axel's of this world just fucking died.
I actually think Heyman teaming up with Axel and...
Was he not a Ryback guy? I'm pretty sure once he teamed up with Ryback, Ryback died.
Ryback's career went to shite. Remember Ryback?
Fuck.
Feed me.
Right.
More.
Tony Khan, special announcement. He says... Right, AEW's get the best...
Yeah, remember we found that video of Ryback barking like a dog for some fucking OnlyFans model?
What a mess. He is a retard.
Oh.
Right, AEW's get the best wrestlers in the world, especially the women's division. So here's your tag titles. We'll move on. Fucking pointless. I wouldn't even use them to wipe my arse. That's how shite they are.
They've only got about 7 women. And now they've got like 4 belts.
And one of them's a man.
Alright, 6
women? You got 6.
It's not quite the SmackDown 6, is it? The Super 6?
Yeah.
The Shitey 6?
You got a transgender challenge. Right.
You got a lunchbox.
You got a lunchbox.
What we eating today? Shite sandwiches?
Aye. Chris Statlander versus Mina Shirak.
Be a man as well, to be fair.
Match 5. She wins. Celebrates with the Death Riders. Darby Allin came out with a flamethrower. I just wish he would set this company on fire and they could just call it a day.
Why is Darby Allin still limping, by the way? Is this guy still injured?
I don't know, he probably jumped off Everest.
Oh, honestly, this guy's lost a lot of momentum. I don't know what has happened, but Darby Allin just feels dead. Who gives a fuck about Darby Allin versus John Moxley?
I'm not even taking the piss, right? Why? I mean, maybe it's probably not possible, right? But it's 2025. They could have just live streamed his like final ascent to Mount Everest for 2 hours, and I would rather watch that.
Could they have a match on top of Mount Everest?
Takes a lot of effort getting up though.
What's
I know, but there's loads of dead bodies around Everest. I don't think you would be able to do it.
What's?
I mean, that Logan Paul got a lot of heat for Japan.
Hold on here. What's at the top of Mount Everest?
A peak?
Yeah, I know, but what's it look like? Is there a flat surface?
Nah, I don't get it.
So you can never match, no?
No, I think it's literally a point.
And you think you'd pass multiple dead bodies on the way up?
Darby Allin said he did.
What do they do?
They're all frozen, he said.
No one come and pick them up, no?
No.
So just left there?
Aye. It's impossible to get to by like. It's too dangerous conditions to like fly a helicopter or whatever. But what happens is people die, and then they just get like lost in the ice and the snow. Here, I'm not an
Is that what
expert,
happened to
but I'm
the-
pretty sure he said. I know for a fact there is bodies.
Is that what
on
happened to the Dynamite ratings? Did they just get lost in the snow?
it. Lost in the snow by the snowman, Tony Khan. Anyway, he's on the gear. We're not going to rate it, but what's your final thoughts?
Fuck, I might need to start taking gear to actually watch wrestling. My final thoughts, wrestling sucks, that's it, that's all I can say.
Wrestle headlines give us a 7.75 out of 10. Like, how do you come up with a 0.2 bit? The
You
0.2?
don't want to see it.
No, but how do you decide here? It's no an 8, it's no a 7.5, it's a 7.75.
Maybe it was a 0.75 and they just fucking put the decimal point in the wrong place.
Maybe. Anyway, till next time. Peace.